What if I told you Nintendo's next big adventure almost hit a brick wall? Imagine a game so ambitious, even the original Switch couldn't handle it. We're talking about Donkey Kong Bananza, the highly anticipated platformer coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. For months, whispers circulated that Bananza was originally destined for the first Switch, but now Nintendo has pulled back the curtain, giving us a rare, candid look at the challenges they faced. It turns out those whispers were absolutely true. Kenta Motokura, the producer for Donkey Kong Bananza, recently confirmed in a fascinating Ask the Developer Q&A that development for this game actually started on the original Nintendo Switch. But here's the catch. By 2021, just a couple of years into its creation, the team hit a serious roadblock. The game's core mechanic, you see, revolves around massive, dynamic destruction. We're talking about Donkey Kong ripping up the environment, throwing huge chunks of terrain, and basically turning levels into a playground of chaos. It's an evolution of those interactive elements you might have seen in Super Mario Odyssey's Luncheon Kingdom, where Mario could plow through cheese rocks. But Bananza pushes this concept much further. Programming director Wataru Tanaka explained their predicament vividly. The original Switch simply couldn't keep up. Its memory, its processing capacity, they just weren't enough to handle the sheer volume of terrain and the real-time physics of all that destruction. Think about it like trying to run a high-end PC game on a laptop from a decade ago. The machine just groans. The team had to make a tough call. Around 2021, they started considering a pivotal move, shifting development entirely to the next-generation hardware, the Nintendo Switch 2. And what a difference that made. Moving to Switch 2 wasn't just about a slight bump in performance. It opened up entirely new possibilities. Tanaka described how they gained not only significantly more memory, but also far greater processing power. This meant they could finally incorporate gameplay ideas they had previously abandoned because they were simply too demanding. Imagine all those wild concepts on the drawing board that suddenly became feasible. The result? Not only did the game handle those heavy processing requirements, but it also ran smoothly at a crisp 60 frames per second. Nintendo even shared comparison images, and they tell a powerful story. On the original Switch, the environments look sparse, almost sterile. But on the Switch 2, you see a world bursting with destructible objects, layers of interactive elements that transform the gameplay. It's like going from a quiet pond to a full-blown storm, where every ripple has an impact. They even revealed their wild prototype, a Goomba with the disembodied giant hands of Knuckletech, a boss from Super Mario Odyssey. This little Goomba could rip chunks of the environment clean off and hurl them, demonstrating just how satisfying this destruction-based gameplay could be. This was the moment they realized destruction perfectly matched Donkey Kong's enormous strength. It clicked. The concept and the core gameplay were finally in sync. This isn't just about one game getting a power-up. Nintendo also confirmed that Donkey Kong Bananza will serve as a crucial template for the character's future 3D platforming adventures. It marks a clear division. 2D Donkey Kong games will follow one path, while Bananza sets the standard for everything 3D moving forward. We're witnessing the birth of a new era for Donkey Kong in 3 dimensions. So this little peek behind Nintendo's curtain offers us more than just technical specs. It shows us the creative struggle, the strategic decisions, and the sheer potential that new hardware unlocks. It's a testament to how the right tools can transform an idea from a challenging concept into a groundbreaking reality. It makes you wonder what other ambitious projects are waiting in the wings for this new generation of consoles. What are your thoughts on Bananza's journey? Does seeing this kind of developer insight excite you for the Switch 2? Let us know what you think, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of tech and gaming.